So a lot of wars breaking out, but nothing really happening as a result of any of these wars. We could see something happen with so many nations surrounding the Zulu, and so many nations, specifically Morocco, doing quite a bit of damage. And we'll have to wait and see exactly what they're able to do as the result of being able to land so many units so close to the Zulu capital. The problem is that they've got a rifleman in the red and another one really close to the red. They don't have any... Well, I guess they have this... Actually, that Moroccan privateer will probably be the one that gets the job done. They need to get this frigate down here to help support. The thing is, though, I wouldn't be surprised if someone swoops in. Someone like America or Portugal. They're both also involved in this war. So we could see easily someone swoop in. Boom. Those got to be like one of the final two nations to be peacing out with Catherine. I'm thinking. I'm willing to bet that those are probably among the final nations that have peaced out with Catherine. Zulu are also dealing with an attack from the Romans out to the east. So that's distracting them and kind of dividing up their game plan of how they're going to go about defending their empire. Boom. Oh, they actually have a fresh rifleman here. Wow. Morocco, it might be able to make this happen. They legit might be able to make this happen. As long as they don't, like, really done goof, then I don't know if anyone else will be able to swoop in. Morocco might be connecting their empire. Because Morocco has these... Actually, Morocco, I think, has also, like, another colony somewhere out randomly. Or maybe not. Or maybe they lost it. Netherlands pretty high in technology. India's landed in the Siamese capital island, but they have lost a ton of military units. India's lost so much. England is at war with Japan. That was a big development that happened at the end of the last video. But you know, obviously, I don't think anything's gonna come from that. People are peacing out with Mongolia and the Aztecs. Ooh, it's getting close. Oh my gosh, are the Americans going to seal that away? Yes, I think they are. The Americans' turn, I think, processes first. I think Morocco had already processed. Yes, America's going to steal that away with this guy here. With this American swordsman. Wait a second, can they? Yeah, they've got a cannon to the north. This is going to be a ranged boat. This rifleman can't attack because he's 2 tiles away. Poland and the Ottomans, let's see. Oh my gosh, are they really going to steal away the Zulu capital? And here it is. Here's the big moment. Boom. Ooh, oh my gosh, they did. Oh my gosh, last second, America just stole the Zulu capital. Wow, that is big. Oh, that is big. I thought that was going to happen too. I thought that was going to happen. That also cockblocks Portugal at the same time because obviously Portugal, I don't think the Portuguese and the Americans are on good terms at all. They don't have open borders, so Portugal will not be able to go and try to take over these final 2 Zulu cities, whereas America probably will. America probably will and can, or Morocco might be able to get something, but that was big. Dang. All right, and we are only about a city away from both the Americans and the English bordering each other. Whole bunch of people going to war with Austria and Poland somewhat. Wait a second, that Austrian-Brazilian war, that's actually big. I talked about that. That was the only big significant power that could go to war with Austria, is Brazil. So we might have to see what they do against Salzburg, especially because, you know, Austria has no navy at all. Korea's actually doing a little bit of damage over this way towards Vienna. Maybe they're probably also distracting a lot of the units, so Salzburg might be pretty weak. Brazil might be able to grab this, potentially. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened. Wow. Wow. Okay, but let's see if they actually, you know, take more than just that. Morocco is going to definitely distract, again, the Zulu AI. This might be able to help the Americans a bit more, especially because the Americans are, I don't know, the American AI is so dumb. They're not sending over all their fleet to come help out. Oh my gosh. I was not expecting that. I just totally was not expecting that. That's why I'm so shocked, because it results in so many different things. Again, the Americans getting more cities is a big deal. And they look like they might be able to take over this guy with only 44 city defense. It's not too... it's pretty low relative to everywhere else in the world. So, yeah, I would think so. The riflemen should be able to do a lot of damage. The problem is that those riflemen are going to be embarked, and the Zulu just did quite a bit of damage themselves. So if they get help from Morocco, if they get a little... Oh, where's Morocco going? They might be not really trying to invest that much in this war as much as before. The Huns, the Shoshone, and Poland have all pieced out. Anything else? Portugal. You better watch it, dude. The Americans just made a big step in showing their strength themselves. You know, I just talked about how in my top 5, I had Portugal ahead of America. Now, obviously, things are a lot different. Way different. Actually, it looks like America's going to go after this city first. Both these Zulu cities only at 1 and 2 population. Something to keep in mind. So, yeah, they might not really hold any strategical bonuses, but geographically, very, very important. Geographically, they are crucial. We'll have to wait and see, especially because, you know, Washington still needs to... I mean, their borders still need to grow a bit more, but, yeah, I mean, you're talking about almost needing the American open borders for a lot of... to get to Portugal. I mean, America is really cutting off a lot of the world from Portugal, essentially. Obviously, this part of the world can still get there, I guess, through trade routes or whatever they want, but a lot of the other nations here can't really get to Portugal, even if they wanted to. And remember, though, even if America does steal away a city, which they might do here, no, this is going to go to Morocco, I think. This one will go to Morocco, and the other one will go to the Americans, I'm thinking. Okay, well, we should still see the end of the Zulu, and we should still see that American-English border kind of combining. Now, if the English were smart, they'd go to war right now with the Americans and just wipe them out because the Americans are weak. They're not as strong. They just got out of war. They lost several units. But that's not what they're going to do. I'm pretty sure they're on good terms. We'll see. Bam, there goes that city to Morocco. I think we'll see an American-Morocco war very soon. You got to get this fleet, though, away from... who cares? Your capital's safe, dude. Your capital's totally safe. Send them up north. Okay. Did any wars break out? No. England's plotting against Siam, though. Has India been doing a lot of damage? No, they didn't. They were filled out with Indian units surrounding the Siamese capital, and India just lost everything. I don't know why everyone's not going to war with India right now either. They're the leader in terms of technology. They are the leader. All right, and the Zulu should be destroyed here. No, not yet. Morocco might get this city too. Okay, so that's still a big move for Morocco, as well as it doesn't allow the American and English AI to border each other just yet. Now, also, we saw a spy at the end of that last video talk about the English AI launching a sneak attack against somebody, but we never saw the result of that. Maybe they ended up changing their mind or something. Portugal and Zulu have pieced out. Assyria seems to have still kept their 2 cities. Who is this? I want to see this ideology. Autocracy, whoever it is. Is it Carthage? China? People like to visit? I don't care about that. Yeah, China choosing autocracy. There you go. Now, let's go ahead and double check on the ideologies of the worlds. So we have 5 and 5. Again, straight down the middle. There's still several nations left to go, though. A lot of nations left to go. And there's not too many people that are too pissed off or, like, you know, they've got pretty happy people. Oh, America did get the job done. Okay, so they did border each other. And it's going to be still cutting off that Moroccan AI. So Morocco's going to, or I guess this Moroccan city from the capital, Morocco's going to need open borders through either England or America, or else this is going to be bad. This will be very bad for them. What is Songhai doing? Songhai, I think, was attacking the Zulu, or they were going for an attack on the Zulu. As the Aztecs and the Swedish haven't pieced out, I don't believe, just yet. A lot of people are piecing out with Mongolia. I guess they figured they weren't going to be able to get the job done there. So Brazil hasn't sent anything over towards Austria. That's disappointing. I think they had an opportunity there, but they didn't do it. Elizabeth is plotting against Rome. We've seen that several times before. Well, at least 2 times. I think maybe a third quite a long time ago. You're not going to go to war with Spain, more than likely. And is Rome ready to defend against the massive force that the English control? I don't know. They need to move these riflemen to the south, get those cannon units to the north. You'd have several range attacks. And they're cannon units, so they wouldn't be able to do... I mean, they wouldn't... You know, cannon units obviously have their best bonuses when attacking cities. But, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. The Ottomans and the Zulu have peaced out. I don't even know if the English AI is thinking about war anytime soon. So boom, so the Zulu have been destroyed. We are one less nation in this world. I'm surprised. I mean, there's still a lot of people that are surviving though. I mean, there hasn't been too many countries destroyed at all so far. I don't even know how many have been destroyed. There really hasn't been that much. Maybe only 3, I think, or something. No, this more than that because Germany, Denmark, and who else? Yeah, I mean, at least Germany, Denmark. So no more wars broken out. The Celts have really rebuilt. Wow. Look at that navy that the Celts have now. All right, so the Celts have done the right thing. Stayed quiet, didn't say much, and they've really rebuilt. Tons of frigates and tons of privateers. And look at the Ottomans. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Brazil's going after Salzburg. Look at the Ottomans. They're finally starting to build up a navy. They've got frigates. They need more naval units, but that's still okay. Look at that. I mean, Greece is completely undefended right now. Athens is undefended. What's going on here? Go. This is it, Ottomans. Build up a few more ships and go after Athens. And then that's it. Okay, let's see if Brazil's going to try anything here. If they're going to have any possibilities of... I mean, this is open terrain, so they'll be able to fire upon with 2 frigates at least. I don't know if they have open borders through Persia. I don't think so. I don't think that these nations they like each other. That pikeman was able to destroy the cannon unit. That's still not that big of a deal. If this frigate can get around towards Salzburg on the east coast, then they might be in for some luck, but they need open borders, and I don't think they're going to get it. You also didn't attack the city. All right, Brazil. All right, well, I don't know if... Never mind. It's kind of... I don't know. That's kind of it. Since you didn't do that, that was pretty bad. What is that? What is that the Americans grabbed a hold of? Oh, an engineer. I don't know why I didn't recognize that symbol for some reason. Sweden and Portugal. Portugal declared war on Sweden. All right, let's keep an eye on this. We saw how weak Stockholm is. It's very undefended. There's no naval units and only 1 Gatling gun that will be able to attack. Everything else here on the island of Stockholm there's nothing. So this could be a really big pickup for Portugal, possibly, as well as I believe this is the only Swedish city. So that would be eliminating another civ if they can get the job done. This is still going to be difficult because if they're going to try to make a landing through land units and fight their way to Stockholm, that's going to be tough. What they should be doing is just sending over all their navy, ignoring the land units, and just attacking, and then once you kill Sweden, all these units are going to disappear. So, but we'll see. Let's see what Portugal does. They have their army of ironclads, which is what's really been keeping them kind of very powerful. They've got artillery too, as well as they've been ahead in technology. That's also been really helpful. It seems like they have, I don't know if they just haven't really been investing too much in their navy as much as they have been in the past. Wait a second, Shaka still controls the city? I had no idea. Wow, okay. I thought, did I know that? Where is that Zulu city at? Oh, that's right, boom. Oh, you're going to stay alive then. Yeah, the Zulu will probably stay alive out there. You'll be pretty safe. Okay, so you have a privateer and an ironclad. Those are good. But those are all melee. You're bringing over only one ranged unit. I guess if you land the artillery, that will be a big moment. Ooh, Sweden doing a lot of damage. Quite a bit of damage to your Great War Infantry, as well as you're fighting these Swedish unique units. Those are, I believe they have bonuses only, I think, I'm not 100%, so I don't want to say anything. But I don't think they have overall combat strength. I don't think they just are given more strength or anything like that. I think they get more bonuses for specific terrain, I think. Maybe specific terrain. Now here's the problem. If the Portuguese AI focuses too heavily on just destroying the Swedish units, which I think that's usually what they do, then that's going to be bad. Then they might not take over Stockholm. Actually, America could try to come and steal it away. They already have frigates lined up. But if they don't, if this does go to Portugal, that's big because Stockholm is a big city and it has the opportunity of growing quite a bit, as well as you're keeping yourself not closed off by the Americans. You're not allowing the Americans to close off, as well as you need to acquire another city, since obviously, I mean, Here's the thing. The Washington did take these 2 Zulu cities, but, I mean, is it really going to contribute that much to their empire? Not really. Both these cities were at really low population. It was just more of a geographical thing. Okay, so there you go. You have 2 privateers, an ironclad. You're bringing over more units, which is good. Actually, it might be good that they're only bringing over melee because they won't be tempted to... they more than likely won't be tempted to just try to, you know, destroy these unique units. Oh, and if Sweden starts to embark their stuff, then that's going to be bad too. Where are these artillery units going? They're not going for the battlefront, so I don't know if they're going to be used very much or very heavily. Let's see if the AI buys things. I have been noticing the AI does buy things. Uh-oh. Oh, wait a second. That's bad. You just put everything out there in the middle of the ocean. Okay, so that is going to be bad, but I think it might distract the Portuguese AI at the same time. They might double back around to destroy this stuff while it's embarked, instead of going after Stockholm. That is kind of what they did. Kind of. There's a frigate, there's an ironclad. Now, Stockholm has 57 city defense. It's a very, very defended city. Not in terms of units or anything like that. I mean, it's just the city has a lot of combat strength. So that will be difficult. Big Ben has been finished by Washington. And in the next video, I will go over Info Addicts. I promise I know there's been a lot of new changes to the development of the game. So we'll do Info Addicts in the next one. This is an awesome island. All right, well, let's see what Portugal does next. Let's see what Sweden does. Sweden destroyed a privateer, which is actually better for Portugal to be hitting a privateer instead of the... Wait a second, did the Gatling gun get destroyed? Boom, yes it did. I don't know how. Shoshone and the Assyrians are at war now. The Gatling gun got destroyed somehow. So now, literally, all there is for Sweden to do is bombard units. So this could be good. Boom. Lisbon just bought a frigate. America going after Assyria now. America's really aggressive. They're being extremely aggressive. Are they going to send things over? Oh, there's also a privateer and a ironclad coming this way, too. Yeah, this is looking really good for Portugal. This is looking really, really good. Yeah, no, America won't be going over there towards Assyria. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so this is good for Portugal because they're probably going to lose a lot of their navy. Look at England. What is England doing? A lot of people piecing out with Austria. England's going after somebody here. I don't know who it is. I'm thinking maybe the Aztecs or Venice? Potentially? Everyone is declaring war on Washington. Okay, let's see what happens with Portugal. Oh, shoot. Oh, my goodness. That is bad. That is bad. All right, so you're not going to take Stockholm anymore. There you go. Oh, the Portuguese AI, you done goofed. And England just did, oh, my gosh, they just embargoed America. So what happened was, well, actually, they didn't destroy the Zulu. I was going to say because the Americans destroyed the Zulu, that probably, gave them a lot of aggressive expansion. But no, that they didn't destroy the Zulu. Just taking those 2 cities was probably too much. They took it in a small time frame too. So maybe that fleet, this English fleet, might be for Washington. We'll have to wait and see. I'm gonna leave it on a cliffhanger. But this is gonna be really interesting in the next video. We're gonna go off the Info Addicts as well. So stay tuned. I will see you guys tomorrow.